like to call
All right,
to
I'd
order
like to call
the
to order the
November 5th,
2025 Long Hill Township meeting.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it.
I told you we can pledge allegiance better. All right. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk?
In compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act of New Jersey, adequate notice of this meeting, specifically the time, date, and public call and information were included in the meeting that was electronically sent to the Echo Sentinel and Morris Daily Record and posted on the Township website. The agenda and public handouts for this meeting can be viewed online at www.longhillnj.gov. A public comment period will be held in the order it is listed on the meeting agenda. Committeeman Lavender.
Here.
Committeewoman Riker Eline is not joining us. Committeeman Verleza.
Present.
Deputy Mayor Paserchia. He is on with listening capabilities. He's on mute right now, but will have no voting abilities. And Mayor Dorsey.
Here. All right, let's see. At this point, I'll open the meeting to public remarks for a very strict 3 minutes.
Here's hoping the batteries work.
Oh, well.
Got it.
It's gonna slide down.
I got it. I got my hand on it. Good evening, Charles Arenowitz, Millington. I have 6 comments in the order on the agenda. I'll try to make it in 3 minutes, Mayor.
Go ahead.
Comment 1, executive session. Topic, property acquisition. The township owns enough property that we do not need to buy properties for a new police headquarters. Please look at the properties Long Hill Township owns currently. Contract negotiations, affordable housing update. This issue has been on the executive session for the past 3 or 4 meetings. Please update this to the public. Comment 2, Resolution 57625, an ordinance amending Section 124.1 of the Township Land Use Ordinance regarding apartments and business zones. Caution number 1, I caution you of this major change allowing apartments in Long Hill Township on the first floor versus the second floor, especially in one of our villages that floods frequently. That village would be known as Sterling. Comment number 2, key issues on density of apartment units per acre. Please reference my density comments at the last Township Committee meeting. If you need more information after the last Township Committee meeting, please let me know. Comment 3, consent agenda resolutions. Resolution 25-253, authorizing special event license, holiday cheer.
Bill, are you channeling the McLaughlin Group?
Yeah. Here we go. What are the holiday display items requested for Turtle Rock Park? And how will these displays be lit? Comment number 4. Resolution 25-254, approving special event license, Myersville Tree Lighting Association. Based upon this resolution, this event is not a township-sponsored event. Therefore, who pays for the other services? Police, fire, first aid, DPW, and recreation to support this event. Resolution 25-257, amending Personnel Policy and Procedures Manual. As amended, the taxpayers need to see the amendments. What are they? Hopefully, there's a normal distribution curve for performance evaluation and normal distribution compensation curve to reward Long Hill Township's top performers, which I discussed also at the last meeting. Comment number 5, liaison reports. I previously recommended that the liaison reports be included in the published agenda as Warren Township is doing for the past number of years. I again recommend you adopt the publication of the liaison reports on the agenda. This saves time at the meetings and allows for public comment and/or questions on these liaison reports during the open public session like now. Comment number 6. Discussion item, Northfield Road traffic light. We do not need another traffic light on Valley Road. We have too many traffic lights already in this township. It already slows traffic flow on Valley Road. Thanks for your time and the additional 10 seconds.
That was 9, but
Okay, thank you.
lost track after 3. You started resetting. And you forgot to wish the Marine Corps a happy birthday early on.
Not till next month.
I know, but...
I heard that.
Okay, 3 minutes.
You're supposed to say, what say you?
I have Dennis Sandow, Millington. You want me to spell that for you?
I got it, thank you.
253, holiday cheer event. It actually doesn't say in this resolution who the sponsor is or who the applicant is for the permit.
Which one's that? Is that the Yasmin's?
Turtle Park, yeah.
correct.
Miss Giovanni.
Hmm?
It's Yasmin's doing it. She did it last year, too.
253.
That's about the Turtle Rock Park thing?
Say again?
That's the thing in Turtle Rock Park?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Yasmin DiGiovanni.
The who?
DiGiovanni. Jasmine, she's doing it herself. She did it last year, too.
It doesn't say it.
Oh, well, it has to say it, but that's who's doing it.
Well, if you're going to authorize the issuance of a permit, and it will be in the archives forever due to the retention laws, we ought to know who it is.
It's a license, not a permit as well, though.
Excuse me?
It's a license, not a permit.
Yes,
Special event
but
license,
the
not a permit.
minutes that authorize that license will be kept forever.
Correct, yeah.
And years from now, I'll come back and I'll say, who was that? And you'll say, I don't know, it's not in the minutes. You or your successor. Thank you.
Thank you, Dennis. Anyone else from the public? Anyone online?
Anybody on Zoom would like to make a public comment, please raise your hand now. I don't see anyone, Mayor.
All right, moving along. All right, we're going on to ordinances. Oh, Pam, sorry, come on up, Pam.
Pam Ogens, Millington. Can you tell me if this is an appropriate time to bring this up or not? It is the second reading.
No, we'll do it at the second reading.
Okay.
This is for stuff that's not for second reading, so you can come up
This
to me
is
after the
anything
second
other
reading.
than that.
Yep, and then you can do, yes.
Gotcha.
Perfect. No, thank you for asking. All right, so reserve her time. All right, now ordinance 578-25, first reading. This is parking regulation at the 3 railroad station parking lots. Jack was updating some language in there since our last meeting.
Yes, thank you to Mr. Sandow. He pointed out there was a mistake I made in designating the parking lot across from Millington Station, just a lot and block. I will send a revised ordinance to Megan in the morning, but it doesn't change the substance of the ordinance at all.
All right. Can I have a motion to introduce 578-25?
So moved.
Second.
Committeeman Lavender?
Yes.
Committeeman Verleza?
Yes.
Mayor Paserchia? Oh, my goodness, Mayor Dorsey,
Yes,
sorry.
That's all right.
Ah, jeez.
579-25.
I'm sure a guy like that.
Amending chapter 5 of the animal control, Megan, which is increasing the fees. Is that what it is?
Correct, yes, they were too low, and we have been utilizing a different, it's becoming consistent with our fee schedule.
Is this isn't the fee of the license, it's a late fee?
Correct,
Okay.
correct,
So the license fee is still the same, this is the late fee for being delayed?
correct. This is
Okay.
if you don't get it in by, what is it, March 31st, you get a summons and all of that.
Got it. All right. I have a motion to approve this for a second reading.
So moved.
Second.
Committeeman Lavender,
Yes.
Committeeman Verleza,
Yes.
Mayor Dorsey.
Yes. Now we have second readings, Pam. Second reading for 576-25, amending section of the land use ordinance regarding apartments in business zones. All right, any member of the public want to make any comments about this? I know Mr. Reynolds already did. Pam, is this the one you wanted to comment on?
No, the next one.
All right. Seeing none, anybody online?
Anybody on Zoom would like to make a public comment regarding ordinance 57625, please raise your hand now. I don't see anyone, Mayor.
All right. Scott, this is one already through the planning board and everything else. They discussed it. We got a letter from them.
Correct.
It came from them
Yeah.
initially,
Okay.
and they reviewed it
All right.
after introduction.
And they're obviously,
They're good with
Yeah,
it.
they're
They
good with
passed
it.
a resolution
right.
saying that it's not inconsistent with the
Correct.
master plan.
all right, can I have a motion to approve, or adopt ordinance 576-25?
So moved.
Second.
Committeeman Lavender?
Yes.
Committeeman Verleza?
Yes.
Mayor Dorsey?
Yes. All right, the last ordinance. Pam, get ready. 577-25, amending the land use ordinance regarding renaming a single-family residential and all this other stuff. So Pam, you want to open to the public? I know Ms. Ogins has a comment or a question. Ogins, all right.
Pam Ogins, Millington. We discussed this at Planning Board, of course. Just for clarity, on LU 111, in the renaming of the residential zones, strike-throughs make the R2, which now will be R45, a little confusing when the public goes to read it. So I would just like to see R-2 and a space.
Oh, are you down the bottom where it says zone, comma,
We're on
residential?
page 9, under residential zone.
Okay.
So you have your C, which hasn't changed.
Right, and Pam, I would also point out that on the next page, LU 121.1, kind of summarizes all those changes, and you can see where, you know, R2 crossed out is R45.
Right.
Because you are right, I mean, the strikeouts, especially in that first one, the cross line of the 4 looks like it's a cross out,
Yeah,
but it's not.
So it's
that's-
really just crossing out the tip.
Correct, so if you look at this page, that removes the ambiguity, and when these are published, all the crossouts go away.
Yeah. Oh,
So the
crossing's going away
strike-throughs-
anyway.
Right, because
Yeah.
this is in draft.
Yeah, once it goes in the code book.
Oh, so it'll be a-
just
So the
gives you an idea.
strike-throughs will be
Yeah.
gone.
But it's good that you point that out, because that one faked me out, too.
That goes all the
Yeah,
way
it's,
through.
I mean, it's easy to correct well, this is second reading, so
Right.
it's done. But if you wanted to just put a space between the 2 and the 4 and the strikeout only on the 2, and that occurs in 1, 2, 3 places only. It's a quick fix.
Yep, all right, no, thank you.
Thank
Anything
you.
else on that? No, thank you.
Thank you.
Again, this was something that went through, Scott went to the planning board and,
Yeah, this is just reorganizing the naming to be consistent with the master plan.
all right.
And, you know, everything else that follows from here is going to adhere to this nomenclature.
Got it. Anybody online?
Anybody on Zoom would like to make a public comment regarding ordinance 57725, please raise your hand now. I don't see anyone, Mayor.
All right, so I can make motion to approve ordinance, one is not, I lost track, 577-25.
So moved.
Second.
Committeeman Lavender?
Yes.
Committeeman Verleza?
Yes.
Mayor Dorsey?
Yes. All right, now we're consent agenda resolutions. Anything needs to be pulled out, or discussed, or recused from? Anyone? All right, so a motion to approve, consent agenda 25248 to 258.
You do it. You're good at it.
So moved.
Second.
Committeeman Lavender?
Yes.
Committeeman Verleza?
Yes.
Mayor Dorsey?
Yes. All right, committee reports. Scott, do you want to start?
Yes.
You ready? Go ahead. All right.
So first thing I'd like to say, I met with the AV committee today to talk about the situation with the microphones and also to improve audience participation in zoning and planning board meetings. I'll talk about video first. Some of the ideas that we came up with is potentially a larger screen monitor or some way to get video monitors more accessible to the audience. You guys will notice that little box down there with the 2 little blue rabbit ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually does transmit something called NDI, which is a wireless high-def signal. So we've got some stuff to work with that they had, had the foresight to put in ahead of time. So we're working through some of those issues. Along those lines, Randy, we'd like to have a meeting with Rob Duthaler to, kind of get a handle on a baseline, because he did some work in here over the past couple of years. And then secondly, for the microphones, we'll get some specifications on some new mics that we can look at for budgeting for next year. Things with rechargeable packs as opposed to AA batteries, which seem to run out and frustrate everybody. Or in the case of this microphone right here, if people are just talking there, just putting a wired mic there that never needs to have batteries. That's another thing we could do. So what's the net result of this? We're going to talk with Duthaler, get a baseline on everything that's here, do a little bit more thought work on video, but you'll see some sort of a recommendation on something that we could either RFP or just outright purchase.
Well, I will, we're asking for an update of something we did last year. So I can give that over to you for you guys to review.
Yeah, we'd
It
like
might
to
be-
just,
Might be in the same,
we get Larry and Guy to sit down with,
Yep.
Was it Dave or Rob?
Bob.
Bob. Okay, so that's that. So popular demand, we're trying to fix what happens in here, because we get some comments on that. Next, library update. All right, the library is open Monday through Sunday. Slide 2, the Friends of the Long Hill Library are organizing a Shred It Day as a fundraiser for the library this Saturday from 10 to 1 in the parking lot in front of the municipal building. Next, the Gates Avenue Knitters annual hat sale is now open at the Long Hill Library. Come by and admire their beautiful knitted pieces. And I assume they're selling those beautiful hats, right?
correct.
That's right. Okay, next slide. The library hosts Italian and Spanish language lessons throughout the year. Ask at the front desk for details on how to join the fun, and you don't have to ask in Italian or Spanish, you can ask in English. Slide 5. In-person meditation classes at the library, Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. No registration is needed. Next, upcoming Art Talk, famous self-portraits. Register online for the Zoom line. Is that Rembrandt? I think it is. Slide 7. The library hosts free movies every week on Wednesdays and Thursdays, now showing family-friendly movies on Sunday at 2 p.m. And more information is available on site, and that's the library report.
Oh, one more thing for the library. You probably know. They are collecting, when people get those Amazon packages that are like the white, like the bubble wrapped white packages, instead of throwing them out, they're donating to the library, because usually when they ship fragile, maybe CDs or games back and forth. So if you get packages that have the bubble lined, what are they, envelopes, they'll be more than happy to take them. Thank you. Vin?
Yes, you throw those out, but they're expensive when you have to buy them.
Yes, that's why they're.
It's a great idea.
Go ahead.
All right,
Cue you up.
all right, first off, slide 1. We hope everyone had a wonderful Halloween. We are currently looking for the biggest leaf in Long Hill. Do you have it? Find the biggest leaf you can and come into the recreation department during town hall hours for an official measuring. On November 13th, we will name our winner. Consider taking a walk through Hicks Tract. It's perfect weather to go leaf peeping through the trails. Good luck. Adult open play basketball has started and runs at Central School on Thursday nights, 7:30 p.m. till 9 p.m. until 5/7/26. Pre-registration on Community Pass is necessary in order to attend. More information is on our website. Saturday recreation basketball registration has closed, and programming will start on November 22nd. Looking to take a Red Cross training class? Join us for CPR/AED training on Thursday, November 6th. First aid training on Wednesday, November 12th from 6 through 9 p.m. Participants completing each class will receive a certificate good for 2 years. The cost is $35 per person. Register on Community Pass, and all classes are held at the Long Hill First Aid Squad building. There is still room to sign up for yoga Monday morning starting on November 10th. Please register on Community Pass if interested. More information is available on our website. Open to students in grades 6 through 12, babysitting training class. This Safe Sitter class prepares students to be safe when they are home alone, watching younger siblings, or babysitting. This course will be held on Sunday, November 16th at the Long Hill First Aid Squad Training Room from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Students will learn tips on how to stay safe when they are home alone, watching younger siblings, or babysitting. Space is limited, so register early. The cost is $119 per student, and please check our website for more information. And last but not least, we are always looking for new members to join our Recreation Advisory Committee. Interested? Please contact the Parks and Recreation Department. And that concludes my recreation update.
Thank you, Vic. And from, I guess, Community Services, with the SNAP benefits being cut by the MAGA crowd, the food pantries in more need of anything. So it's very easy to donate. You can leave stuff at ShopRite. You can leave it at the library. You can bring it to All Saints Church. So although it's not Thanksgiving yet, people in need food all the time. So please donate as much as you can. And remember, the ShopRite free turkey's coming up too. You can contact them, then they can arrange where you can donate the turkeys or the hams.
And may I add something to that, too?
Yes. Boy Scouts.
Last Saturday, Troop 56 Boy Scouts was putting doorknob hangers for their pickup, and they'll be collecting those bags this Saturday. That stuff goes straight to the food
Is it
pantries.
this Saturday or next Saturday?
This Saturday.
Oh, it is? Okay, good.
Yeah, that'll go straight to the food pantries you
Excellent.
guys mentioned.
Yes, and you can leave it right out on a regular bag. The kids will come pick it up.
And I'm telling you, they'll literally will fill this room with food, and that's not an exaggeration.
No, I've
But
seen
you
it.
can't use a plastic bag. Or you can, it's not a supermarket. Okay.
Yeah,
we're
black
good.
market plastic bags are fine.
Yes, but Scott's right. I've seen how much they collect. It's a crazy amount of food. It's great.
Yep.
And the last thing is recycling. We have the shoes to recycle, coffee pods, motor oil, cooking oil, styrofoam. So please bring it down and keep it out of the stream of the garbage stream. And I know Al's always looking for new ideas. I think he went to somewhere recently, or going to somewhere. Oh, he didn't go yet. To another recycling center, I think in another state, to see different ideas they're using. Thank you. That's all the announcements. All right, Randy, Administrator's Report.
Yeah, I just want to add, I believe you mentioned it, but the food bank, the food pantry also takes gift cards to ShopRite and various locations, so feel free to also donate them. I just have one thing there. We're going to be doing some capital project work over in Cantor Park on Friday and possibly Saturday morning. They're hoping to finish up on Friday. If they don't and the weather doesn't cooperate Saturday, it may be Monday. But we will be milling and resurfacing the basketball court. And that's all I have, Mr. Mayor.
All right, let's see. Discussion items, e-bike ordinance.
I thought it was us.
No.
Sorry.
Jack, you want to talk about the e-bike ordinance, where we left off with that?
We really didn't get too far into it. I thought Randy was working on a draft. I
Yeah.
had done a draft that I submitted, and then Randy was meeting with Chief Giambrello and somebody else, I forget who, working on a draft. I don't think I've seen it.
No, Chief, did you want to come up to add any comments that I might miss? But we went through it. There's a couple things that we have, that I have questions on, and the chief may have a question on it too. Section F, item number 7. I don't think it reads, I think it's confusing. I don't think it reads
What
well.
section are you? I'm sorry.
Section F, parking generally, and number 7. It says no person shall park a low-speed electric bike or low-speed electric scooter upon a street.
Are you working off the draft I did? Or-
Yes. Should be like
Yeah, I'm just scrolling down.
page 8-ish.
It's not in the agendas.
Not on the agenda.
No.
I have like section 238, I'm not sure what,
Right before 238. There's letters, and they're under letter.
oh, I see.
Under letter
Parking
F.
generally, okay.
Parking,
Oh, yeah,
and
that-
number
that's
7, it
separate.
says, no person shall park a low-speed or electric bicycle or electric, low-speed electric scooter upon a street other than upon the roadway against the curb or in a designated bicycle, electric scooter or electric bicycle parking area in a rack to support the electric scooter or electric bicycle, or against a building or at the curb.
Yeah, that's straight out of the Florham Park.
Yeah, to me, I mean, we're not allowing them to park against the curb, but we are, in the last sentence, allowing them at the curb.
I think some of the issue is that they actually just lay them on the ground. So they're laying across the sidewalk, the area where the pedestrians walk.
Okay.
And so they don't put them up against the building or in a parking area.
Maybe we could kind of
It's-
clean that up.
It's
yeah,
the
we'll-
same form factor as a bicycle though, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so what if someone left a bicycle laying on the sidewalk?
Move it or take it, probably.
Do we just change it to you can't park it on the sidewalk or?
Obstruct the
obstruct
sidewalk.
Traffic or pedestrians?
Yeah, I think that's the goal
This is
here.
confusing language.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like
I think it's the
obstruct
goal
sidewalk,
for
yeah.
obstruction.
So no parking on sidewalk, or no obstructing traffic or pedestrians.
Yeah, well, sure, yes.
And the 23852 that you cited there, Jack,
Yes,
I'm thinking that probably carried over from
from there,
theirs.
yeah, probably.
So we would just need to, and again, I get this, that
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a
ours is
draft.
420,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I did
exactly.
a find and replace, I don't know why that one didn't come out, but I'll fix that.
In the, which would be 420.7, I guess, or -7.
Yes,
C, we have violations of the provisions of this section may be enforced in any lawful manner. I would think by the Township of Long Hill Police Department may deem appropriate. And I think just remove may deem appropriate and just
yeah,
leave it. So it was a suggestion that we, the fines we have in here is 250 first offense, 500 second offense, and 1,000 for the
Yep.
third offense. I was thinking a little lesser, 200, 300, and 500, but maybe with the second or third offense, or maybe even the first offense. These
or community service, is that?
yeah, the first section deals with people over 18, so, any officer could write them because they're over 18.
Yeah,
But under 18, the kids really aren't getting any punishment. It does say that we can, confiscate the scooter or the bicycle for 7 days, and as it gets second and third offense, it could be a little longer. But it was recommended maybe we have them do community service or something like that.
okay.
I don't know how you guys feel about that, but we don't want the kids just going to mom and dad and say, here, can you pay this for me, and not
This is
feel the
for,
pain, if
this
you will.
is for minors.
Yes.
Yes.
Not feel the pain.
You know,
if you will.
community service would be something, right off the bat, first offense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, all this is probably gonna get preempted at some point.
Yeah.
In the near future, but in the meantime, we should do something.
Yeah, it may, and on the, there's actually doing a little research on the third offense, or even made a, like you said, Scott, maybe the first offense. There's an actual course that you can take online, e-bike regulations course. maybe have them, and, the parents have to certify that they did it, that they did it. So that, Chief, did you have anything else? I know we went through this, these are a couple things that I saw and just wanted to raise them as my second thought process of, going through this.
No, they're all good comments.
And I know we sat down and went through it. It's very, I think it's very detailed. I think we had a very healthy discussion, with it. About bicycles, bicycles and e-bikes, the difference. And, one of the things that we definitely want to do, which is in here, is not allow e-bikes, in the parks. Because especially this park here at Canton Park, we have a lot of people that walk the dogs, small dogs. A lot of people that walk. We don't want a disaster happening with either a dog or somebody walking with.
What's the maximum speed of one of these things?
It differs.
Well, you can alter the settings. I think they're around 20-something, 29 miles an hour or
Yeah,
somewhere.
29 miles an hour?
But
Yeah.
some of them,
Yes.
yeah, but you can alter them
Yeah,
through.
the
There's kits online
Regulators, the kids know how to,
that you can alter them also.
The
Yeah.
rec advisory committee did go over their parks and, their parks rules and regulations, and they did put forth, a revisement on that, so it'll be on the December 5th meeting agenda for those revisions to say no e-bikes in the parks.
yeah.
Right.
And that's something
So.
we'll be able to enforce even if the state.
It
if
seemed
and when
like
the state
anything over a
bans
certain limit of speed should be licensed as a motor vehicle.
Well, that's what
Well,
the state
there-
laws are gonna provide.
There are, correct me if I'm wrong, there's a class 1, class 2, class 3. Class 3 needs to have a license,
Probably insurance.
helmet, yeah,
Yeah,
because that goes, in excess of 25. I think they say 28, but again,
yeah, they
like
do
the,
say 28.
like the chief said, you could buy kits to alter those,
Yep, no, same
so-
with motorcycles
yeah.
at that point.
I did talk to the superintendent of schools, to get any concerns they may have. They sent me back that they do not allow, any e-bikes or e-scooters on school property. You have to get off of them at school property and walk them to the bike racks. Sergeant Sutton said he actually observed kids doing that, at central schools down here, Central. He wasn't sure if it was because Principal Vettarelli was outside or not, but the kids were abiding by that, walking the bikes to the bike racks. So that was their biggest concern with the school. Again, recreation, like the clerk Megan said, they want to have, you can walk the bikes in the park to get to the other side, but they do not want them driving or riding the scooters, e-scooters or e-bikes, because of the amount of people that walk around the parks.
So what's the next step on this?
If you guys are okay with what we discussed, we can bring this forward as a introductory. We are kind of short on meetings for the rest of the year.
That'd be in January.
So it could be January. So, I would offer this, if, people want to make any suggestions or anything, shoot me an email. Come to the next committee meeting and.
Can you just
and
send this to us
mention
to
it.
review and we can just keep
Yes.
Yeah.
dialoguing?
In the meantime, I'll make all the changes that may be
Yes.
discussed.
All right?
Yes. and,
Thank you.
Thank you for having, Sergeant Sutton. I think Declan was over at Central talking to the kids about
Yes.
bike safety. So, that was a good job getting those guys over there.
to do, one for Millington for the,
Oh, good. All right, that's good to hear.
Thank you, Chief.
All right, so now we have Northfield Road traffic, like Randy just came out of spent with the county the other day with the traffic advisory.
Yeah, this was brought up in the Traffic Advisory Committee, a while ago, and, this was brought back some years ago, I wanna say 2004, around that time, and the county found that after the study, that a light was warranted. At that time, the committee decided not to do anything. We talked about it this past week. The county did come back with their consultant and with a report, and it does meet enough points to warrant a light at that intersection. We talked about, since it's been repaved, the township has taken steps to try to alert vehicles, and it's coming mostly from the north to the south, where there's more accidents happening. Since we installed the LED stoplights, since we did some warnings, stop ahead, we did some line shifting on the shoulders, as well as a extra wide stop bar that sets back a little bit. I'm happy to report we haven't had any accidents since those improvements have been done. So, you know, the county said it is warranted. If this committee chooses to go forward, it would be a cost sharing to the town. They would pick up the cost, correct, Alan and Chief, correct me if I'm wrong, they would pick up the cost for the design and any kind of acquisition of property or anything that may need to be there, but we would cost in the actual construction of the light.
All right, first and foremost is, you know, people's safety. But secondly, if we did it, even though the improvements that we made now appear to be safe, let's say we don't move forward with the light. Since one was now recommended, if God forbid there is another accident at that intersection, are we now risking, do we have any liability exposure because of it?
I just play an attorney occasionally. I'll turn it over to the legal attorney.
Again, most important, God forbid, we wouldn't want anybody to get hurt, but it seems that the new improvements are sufficient. However,
The Tort Claims Act recognizes the defense allocation of resources. So you only have so much money, and you have to make a decision as to how to spend that money. So you would have a defense. I mean, that's not a guarantee, but that would be a defense to not making the improvement, or just taking other steps and, you know, making what you thought were reasonable accommodations would protect you. I mean, you can't prevent getting sued, as the mayor knows. But the Jeff would raise those defenses and probably be successful.
No, with the occupation.
What,
Not with the town.
what period of time has passed since the last accident there? Have we gone through 4 seasons?
Probably at least 3. I don't think there are any in this, no, definitely none in the summer. Was there any in the spring? I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you'd probably be immune from liability under these circumstances,
Yeah.
but can't guarantee it.
One other improvement that I can tell you we can do, and Al, I don't know if you've seen this, but there's a intersection sign as you're heading west that's obscured completely by trees.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I can contact the county. I'll reach out to them.
You want me to just go over there with my clippers? You're, okay, I got the message.
is this something that we should maybe involve, like, the traffic advisory committee?
The resident could go out and do it,
Okay.
because
And what do
that
they
is
say?
a really important sign at night. Because that,
That's fine. I'm on that.
in the fog, that intersection comes up quick
Yeah, you don't see until you,
until you're on it, and then you try to make that turn and,
yeah, I spoke to RJ about that. I did reach out to the county.
okay, thank you.
We'll take care of it.
So what do we think the appropriate plan of action would be?
Well, I think we should have a discussion with the other two
Yeah,
here
wait till
as
everybody
well. I
gets-
mean,
Yes, for sure.
I don't want to do this one unilaterally.
No, but at least we have more data now.
No, I wanted to bring this up because we did get the report. It was presented at the TAC meeting last week. So I wanted to make sure we have put this out for discussion. Obviously, this could be further discussed. There are a multitude of various options. If you know, there was a concern of pedestrian. During their study, they didn't see many pedestrians. But you know, one could argue, well, that's because there's no light there, or there's no safe crossing. There are different pedestrian cautions that could be there. You know, you know, I think we had a very healthy discussion in giving, false protectiveness, either from a traffic light, from a pedestrian crossing, flashing lights they have. And yeah, that can be, even, the little orange flags that I see in Raritan Borough, could give you a false security. So, you know, but I think, yes, I agree, this isn't a one night discussion, okay, especially when two members are not here.
Yes.
So, but I wanted to bring it up for the start the discussions, so, you know, we can have,
And the
good
public can weigh in as
conversations.
well.
Yeah. Yes.
And the public can
Right.
weigh in.
Definitely.
And when you had the TAC meeting, you had the county, the people from the county were there, correct?
Correct.
Yes, they were part of the conversation the whole time, just so people know it wasn't us throwing around ideas. All right, announcements. Scott, you got anything?
Well, we did that, we did.
Food
did it.
drive, food pantry, Vic, any announcements?
Nope.
All right, open to the public for 3 minutes. Miss Oges.
Just in your discussion about the Northfield traffic light, do bear in mind that the most densely populated, soon-to-be area in Long Hill Township will be on the Tifa site. You're gonna be adding cars. When the traffic study was done for that site plan, it did not include the intersection of Long Hill and Division or Long Hill and Northfield. So that needs to be taken into consideration. We're gonna have a lot more cars in that area heading south.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Better hustle. Oh, there we go.
Scott, please add to your list of,
What's your name, please?
excuse me. If I had a beret, my name would be Curtis Sliwa. But I don't have a beret, and it's got to be red.
That's right.
Every time.
Scott, to add to your earlier discussion about this room, I got a broadcast email this afternoon from the superintendent, and he said that their meeting on Monday night was mostly lost because of sound in this room.
Superintendent?
From the schools?
Yeah.
Oh, the schools,
Mr.
okay.
Alexis, George Alexis.
George Alexis. I'm on his broadcast list, and he was apologizing for the fact that they didn't have a complete recording of the report of the auditor because of that failure, and only a part of it was on their website or wherever they put it. At any rate, add that to your list of finding out what his problem was and getting it fixed.
No, that's a great idea. They're another stakeholder.
A month ago, I mentioned the Valley Road Bridge. And they had a big dog and pony show in 2018, 7 years ago, telling us that they were going to get on it, and then nothing happened, and nothing continued to happen. And a couple months ago, they updated the website, and they announced that they were going to hold public information meetings in the fall of 2025, and they were going to get started on the project again.
This is the bridge on, near River Road,
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
also known as the Church Bridge.
The what?
The Church Bridge. Yeah, look on
Well,
Google Maps.
by
says
the
church.
time they get it fixed in, I think their current deadline is 2031. It'll be 100 years old. At any rate, a month ago, I said they have announced that they would be holding meetings for public information in the fall of 2025, and there's only 5 weeks left in the fall, And their website, as of this afternoon, still says meeting schedule TBD, which means they're no closer to holding those meetings now than they were a month ago. And which puts the whole rest of their new schedule in jeopardy. I mean, they're already talking about a 6-year project from now, and it was 7 years ago that they started. Do the math. How long does it take to replace a bridge? Well, maybe not as long as it takes to dig a new tunnel under the Hudson River, but that's another matter. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guy has his hand raised. Guy, you can just unmute yourself. Oh. We can hear you, Guy.
Okay, so sorry, I've been here the whole time, it's just I was at a place where I couldn't really speak. So Matt, I didn't want you to miss the important announcement of the year, because I know it matters to you. St. Vincent de Paul is having their next blood drive on December 30th, and because of our lack of meetings between now and then, I figured I'd announce it tonight. So St. Vincent de Paul blood drive, December 30th, I believe it's a Tuesday, from 1 to 7.
Thank you.
And that's it.
Thank you.
So if anyone is on Zoom and is speaking, I have to allow them to speak and mute the microphones in here, or there's the feedback. So just keep that in mind. Sorry.
More to fix.
Yep.
You're on.
Charles Arenowitz, Millington. One comment, 2 questions. 1, property acquisition. Following up on my first comment early in the evening, the Township Committee does not need to spend taxpayer dollars on acquisition of property for a police headquarters. Long Hill Township currently has enough property to house a much-needed police headquarters. Question 1, my favorite topic. Sewer sale agreement. Last Township Committee meeting, I asked if New Jersey American Water has met all its contractual obligations under the sale agreement for the wastewater treatment system. You referred that question to the township engineer. I took it upon myself to email the engineer with that question. Unfortunately, I didn't expect an answer and didn't get one. But I'm hoping you have gotten one on have they fulfilled their contractual obligations.
Yes, we got a letter last week, it's published on the website, right? I believe it, yeah.
Sewer ban, yeah.
Yeah, the sewer ban has been lifted.
That's not the question, Mayor.
Okay.
The question is, has New Jersey American Water fulfilled all its contractual obligations under the sales agreement of our wastewater treatment plant? The lifting the sewer ban was one of the obligations, just one. So my question is, the engineer didn't respond to me. It's been since the last meeting. What has he conveyed to you?
I haven't spoken to the
I
engineer.
personally don't believe it's the township engineer's responsibility to determine whether the township, whether a private entity has met their obligations to the township for a contractual agreement.
Well, that's what you said last meeting. You referred all my questions to the township engineer. So who are you referring it now to?
I'll look at the contract and get an answer to you at the next meeting.
You know, it's been 5 years. What have we been doing? I'd love to have a contract with the town for $14 million and not do anything.
Are you
Question.
going to pay us $14 million?
Question 2. Sewer ban. I read the posted October 24th, 2025 letter from New Jersey American Water lifting the sewer ban. Ironically, there is no mention in the short, vague letter of any involvement of the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection in this process. Could any of you comment on the New Jersey DEP involvement in this sewer ban lifting?
We didn't deal with NJDEP, they did, and they've told us it was lifted, so.
Do you have any documentation that verifies they've conveyed whatever they had to do with the DEP? The letter was 100 words, very vague and short.
If there's
Who's
still-
following up on this?
If there's still a sewer ban in effect and they violate it, they're gonna get fined on a daily basis, so.
By us or them?
No, by the
Do
state.
we need to take contractual litigation against them? We got to get this together.
What?
We're talking a lot of money here.
They paid us.
They paid us.
I know,
We
but
can
I'm
send an Oprah
saying
request to
if they,
DEP.
I've Oprah'd them, you don't want to know. So we don't know if they met their contractual obligations. It's been 5 years. What are we doing? What? Come on, you got to have better answers than this.
As Jack said, if they put out this letter, the sewer ban's lifted, and it's not, they're gonna get fined, and the DEP's not nice with their fines. They're gonna whack them.
But Mayor, I'm asking, there's other things in that contract besides the lifting the sewer ban. We don't know if they met them or not, do we?
I don't have the contract in front of me. I can't go check. I can't go down. Check,
Well,
check, check,
I think
check.
after 5 years, one of you or somebody should be assigned that responsibility. I wrote the engineer, no response. He doesn't respond to you. Who does he work for?
Randy's gonna talk to him this week. And he's gonna look at the
Well,
contract.
it's not his.
It's not his.
It's not his.
Well, come on. This
There's a
obligation
list of-
on
there's a
so
list of
much of the
projects.
town, 95% of the town's got sewered. How are they doing on that? Do we have that obligation? Have they met it?
That's on the website. They provided
Have
us
they
updates.
met the obligation?
It's on the website.
I read this website. I'm asking you, have they met the 95% obligation?
Go
We
through
don't
the
know.
Process of doing it. It's that they gave us a whole schedule. You saw it.
They're not there. You know, I am displeased with the responses on this contract. You're affirming to the engineer. Now we don't know who. You keep talking about the sewer ban. There's other requirements in there. You don't know if they've met them. That's embarrassing as a taxpayer.
Thank you. Anybody online?
Mansi Patel would like to speak. So I'm going to allow her to speak and mute
Use your
here.
time up, Dennis. Miss Patel's turn.
No, I didn't. I only used 2:15.
All right, well, Miss Patel's speaking now.
All right.
Nancy, go ahead if you can hear us. If you can hear us.
All right, thank you guys. My question is a follow-up from 2 weeks ago when we talked about the best practices from Long Hill. I reached out to some of you and you sent me over to a website. Still couldn't find the answers to the Long Hill best practices audit that you guys referred me to a website. I don't know if it's behind a password, username and password, but still just, same ask if we could get that on the website for residents to find easily.
It is on the website.
It is on the website.
Hold on.
God.
It is on the website. If you go under Finance Department and Financial Documents, you'll find it there for 2025.
All right, I will look again. I didn't see anything. And again, I spoke to two of you and didn't get a proper response with the document. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
45 seconds. Wait, is anybody else online?
If anybody else on Zoom would like to make a public comment, please raise your hand now. Don't see anyone, Mayor.
Perfect. Close for that. Dennis, 45 seconds.
Just to follow up on the questions that Mr. Arendowitz raised about the sewer, you all should read Chapter 22 of our general ordinances, which talks about the sewer system. Now, the letter from the sewer company says, apply to us if you want a sewer connection after date certain, and we'll take it from there. But our ordinance, section 22, says you have to apply to the town and pay a fee, which is $600 and some odd, as I recall. And all of that is probably obsolete because no other utility in town, telephone, water, electric, gas, none of them and cable TV, none of them has to apply to the township for permission to hook up to a house. And yet, for a sewer connection, the homeowner has to apply to the town. Now, this is probably all obsolete.
Yeah, we'll repeal
It should be
You're
repealed.
right, we have to repeal it because.
But we ought to look at it and see how much of it can be canceled.
Most of it.
Thank you, Dennis. All right, add that to the list too. Anyone else in public? Nope, I'll entertain a motion to dismiss, motion to return to executive session with no further action.
So moved.
Thank you.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everybody, have a nice night.